quite a few changes. Okay, I'm sorry, I put a Chevy motor in it. There, I said it. Now that that's out of the way, I wanted to share with you what I've done. Wait, what have I done? So after some careful measurements, I put the engine in. This is a 6.2 L86 with an 8L90, an automatic. Yes, an automatic. Jeez. Well, it's an auto, but it has some handles, I guess you would say. It carries a swap time module that allows for tap shift. But on this particular instance, I guess it would be more of like a slap shift? I don't know. It fits, and well, it fits remarkably well. I did have to take quite a few measurements to get it low enough in the tunnel so I didn't have to cut that. Oh, wait, well, never mind. Now that's out of the way. Honestly, I've been very reluctant to post anything about the drivetrain on this gal. Just because of all of the dislikeness of it all, I really never thought I would intentionally do something like this. But a harebrained idea turned into a really nice stretch assignment, learning what I know not of. Really, I knew practically nothing about Gen V motors. This was a convenient and a really affordable option to get a daily. All right, back at it, and we have transmission bolts out. So I have to say, in the process of all this, I've met some very incredibly helpful people. One of those is Ken from Standalone Harness. He has an amazing production schedule, and I would highly recommend working with him for any of your harness needs. For the fuel tank, I went with a Tanks Inc. fuel tank with a 340 Walboro fuel pump. And also, new wiring happened in this gal. Hot Rod Wires brings the heat with their 18 circuit wiring harness. It's easy to work with, but I will note that it does not have the factory connections. So if you're looking for all of those original factory classic connections, I would look elsewhere at more like the one wire auto or whatever it's called. For my needs, I love working with this harness, not only because of the price, but because of the quality of the wires. And I usually have those connectors laying around. So with the new fuel tank and the new wiring harness installed, I moved to the transmission mount, which Send and my iPad were my friends here. And I was able to draw up a transmission mount that fit perfectly underneath this classic and then get it sent off to Send. They send me the metal and I weld it back up and it fit great. It remains to be seen the worth of it all. But I know meeting these amazing people throughout this whole process is a big win already. Because of the incredibly high gear ratio in this 8L90, I went with a 9-inch rear end, and I had this housing around. It has a 3.0 gear posi traction limited slip. Now this old 8.8 that I had in there, it'd be fine in there, and it's a great rear end, and I may use it for another project, which more to come on that. But I had to switch to a 3.0 gear ratio in the back. Now this is kind of like backwards in my mind. In the past, I've always gone with a higher gear ratio to get better launch. But it doesn't seem to be the case with this transmission. I'll still have a road test for you guys and share with you all the details. So then I coupled all of this with some new tires and wheels from American Racing. and we are just about ready for the daily. And that's the intention for this car, y'all. And the intention and the reason for doing all this is to make a great daily driver for myself. Battery's hooked up. Hopefully we don't have to use this. All right, here it goes. I heard some clicking. Oh, there it goes. Ready? I promise I won't put any more Chevy motors in this. No guys, thanks so much for watching. And when I would love to hear from you, please drop a comment on whether I should just rip this thing out and put in a Coyote. Last time I remember, these things bolt in. That means I can unbolt it and take it back out if I want to. But my build, your build, they can be different, and we can all just learn from each other. I really appreciate the build community so much. With all the support, with all the love, you should watch this next.